Sean P. Diddy Combs, a name synonymous with wealth, power, and the glitz of the entertainment industry. For decades, he was at the top of his game, an unstoppable force in music, fashion, and media. He rose from a background of hardship to create an empire that inspired millions. But in 2024, his world came crashing down. Arrested on serious federal charges including sex trafficking and racketeering, P. Diddy now finds himself facing life on the other side of fame, in a prison cell at Brooklyn's notorious Metropolitan Detention Center. How did one of America's most influential celebrities end up here? And what does his life look like now, confined to a cell, awaiting trial? Join us as we take a look inside the stark reality of Sean P. Diddy Combs' fall from grace. What if I told you that Diddy's glamorous lifestyle wasn't just a story of success, but a path leading straight into the darkness? Sean P. Diddy Combs built an empire from the ground up. Born in Harlem, he climbed his way to the top of the music industry in the 1990s, creating Bad Boy Records and signing some of the biggest names in hip-hop, including the legendary Notorious B.I.G. His influence went beyond music. Diddy branched out into fashion with his brand Sean John, won Grammy Awards, launched a cable network, and accumulated wealth estimated at over $900 million. Diddy represented the American dream. He became a global icon, his life filled with red carpets, private jets, and endless luxury. But behind the glamour, controversies lurked, with accusations and rumors following him for years. Despite his success, his life has always been shrouded in scandal. But what if I told you that his fame and fortune were hiding dark secrets? Secrets that, once revealed, would shake the world's image of him forever. In 2024, federal agents brought charges against Combs that would shatter his carefully crafted public image, dragging him from the heights of fame into the harsh reality of pretrial detention. In September 2024, Sean Combs was arrested on charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals for illegal purposes. Federal prosecutors allege that Combs was running a criminal enterprise that exploited individuals through coercion, manipulation, and control. The indictment paints a damning picture, accusing Combs of orchestrating elaborate events where he allegedly coerced individuals into compromising situations under threats of financial and reputational harm. The allegations also claim that he used recorded footage as blackmail, ensuring his control over the victims. What if I told you that these charges could lead to a life sentence? If convicted, Diddy's once gilded lifestyle will be a distant memory, replaced by a prison cell. Facing one of the biggest challenges of his life, Combs entered a plea of not guilty, with his lawyers describing the case as a witch hunt and expressing their intent to fight the charges in court. But for now, Combs remains confined to pretrial detention. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a stark, concrete building that houses some of the country's most notorious defendants awaiting trial. MDC Brooklyn is infamous for its harsh conditions, overcrowding, and limited access to basic amenities. Diddy's new life behind bars is a far cry from the luxury he once enjoyed. He wakes up each morning at 6 a.m., with guards expecting him to have his bed made by 7:30 a.m. He's subject to multiple counts throughout the day, a regimented check where each inmate must stand at attention by their bed. Imagine the man who once partied with the world's elite, now following the strict, unforgiving routine of a federal detention center. For Diddy, MDC is a different reality, where each day is marked by the cold routines of prison life. Combs' access to the outside world is limited. He has no internet, no cell phone, and any outdoor recreational time is restricted to a small enclosed area. The man who once flew on private jets now faces the confined walls of MDC Brooklyn. What if I told you that every privilege he once enjoyed has been replaced by cold, concrete reality? Here, his wealth and status mean nothing. Upon entering MDC, Combs was placed on suicide watch, a precaution taken by authorities for high-profile inmates facing severe charges. This watch includes frequent check-ins by prison staff to monitor his mental health and ensure his safety. Suicide watch adds another layer of isolation to Combs' experience. His celebrity status, combined with the nature of the allegations, makes him a unique and potentially vulnerable target. Experts have stated that prison subcultures often view harming high-profile figures as a badge of honor, increasing Combs' risk of violence. But what if I told you that the greatest danger Diddy faces isn't the prison walls, but the constant threat of retaliation from within? Combs' legal team has voiced concerns, arguing that MDC is unfit for someone of his profile. They describe the conditions as horrific, with poor hygiene standards, inadequate medical support, and a severe lack of privacy, all of which contribute to his mental and physical strain. Since his arrest, Combs' defense team has been working tirelessly to secure his release, proposing bail terms that have been repeatedly denied by the court. Combs' lawyers argue that he's a victim of an overzealous prosecution and maintain that the charges are exaggerated, based largely on unproven allegations. His defense attorneys, including high-profile lawyers Mark Agnafilo and Tiniar Garagos, have pushed for bail, citing his commitment to facing the charges and his full cooperation with authorities. But federal prosecutors argue that his wealth and access to resources make him a significant flight risk. What if I told you that the defense's strongest card might be undermining the credibility of the allegations themselves? For Diddy, the courtroom will be his battleground, a place where his freedom and his legacy hang in the balance. As Combs awaits trial, his lawyers continue to prepare for a long, high-stakes legal fight, seeking to dismantle the prosecution's case piece by piece. This case has sparked a debate on the responsibilities of public figures and the potential consequences of unchecked power and influence. For many, this chapter reveals a new side of the public's reaction to Diddy's life and arrest, examining the full effects on his once glamorous image. From his iconic collaborations with hip-hop legends to his influence in fashion and business, Diddy's public persona was built on ambition and resilience. But now the very traits that brought him fame are being called into question. Fans who once celebrated his success are divided, with some defending him and others distancing themselves. What if I told you that these revelations have forever altered Diddy's legacy? That even if he's acquitted, the public may never see him the same way again? This case has become more than a criminal trial. It's a social reckoning. It raises questions about accountability, power, and the potential for abuse behind closed doors. For Diddy, the stakes couldn't be higher, as his influence and reputation hang by a thread. Before his arrest, Diddy's life was a display of power and wealth. He enjoyed private jets, multi-million-dollar mansions, and luxury cars, often traveling in the company of celebrities, politicians, and business moguls. His daily routine was marked by exclusivity and privilege, commanding the attention of media worldwide. But today, all that has changed. Now confined to a cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center, he faces a new life dictated by strict routines, limited freedoms, and the harsh realities of prison life. Instead of waking up in silk sheets, he's met with the cold, steel walls of a cell. What if I told you that the man who once had the world at his fingertips now lives by prison rules, where each day is a reminder of what he's lost? Every aspect of his former life, his lavish wardrobe, his sense of freedom, and even his control over his own environment, has been replaced by the austere realities of MDC. In this environment, every small comfort is stripped away, leaving Diddy with nothing but time and the looming trial that could determine his future. As one of the most influential figures in entertainment, Diddy's case has far-reaching implications, sparking conversations about celebrity privilege, accountability, and the hidden dynamics of power within the entertainment industry. His arrest has forced the public to confront the idea that fame can sometimes shield dark secrets, and that wealth and influence may allow those secrets to remain hidden. For some, this case is a reminder that no one is above the law, while others see it as a test of whether fame still offers protection in the face of serious allegations. And as the trial date approaches, fans and critics alike wonder if the truth behind Diddy's success is darker than anyone could have imagined. What if I told you that this trial could redefine how we view power in the entertainment industry? That it could be the start of a shift toward accountability for those who believe they're untouchable? The trial ahead is set to be one of the most closely watched in recent memory, with repercussions that may extend beyond the courtroom and into the heart of Hollywood itself. As Diddy faces his charges, the world waits to see if this will become a turning point in how we hold public figures accountable. The story of Sean P. Diddy Combs is one of incredible highs and devastating lows. From his early days in Harlem to his rise as a global icon, he became a symbol of ambition and success. But his arrest and the allegations against him reveal a darker side to fame, a side where power and wealth may come at the expense of others. What if I told you that his story isn't just about one man, but about the potential dangers of unchecked influence? Diddy's fall from grace is a reminder that in the world of fame, power can be a double-edged sword, bringing both success and unimaginable consequences. Diddy's story serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that even the most powerful can fall, and that the pursuit of fame may come with a cost that no one, not even a global icon, can escape. Turn on the notification bell so that you are the first to enjoy the most compelling crime documentaries. If you enjoyed this video, then click here for another video delving into the inner world of the world's most notorious criminal organizations.